stand up for us. You'll all get an opportunity to come up and address the board in just a few minutes, but thanks, Darren. Also, Denny King is in the room, and Denny, thanks a lot. I think you're out, but now you're back, right? Just to confirm, okay?
Yep.
Okay. We saw an email later today that said you were not, but now you're back, so, okay, great. Thank you very much. Kurt Koser. Kurt, thanks a lot, we appreciate it. The fourth individual, just so everybody is aware, we did have an application from Melissa Maxwell on Thursday, and then Friday morning, due to some other commitments, Melissa sent us a letter withdrawing her application. So we have the three individuals that I would still call currently in the running. So what I'd like to do again, based on the order in which we received the letters, is ask each one of those individuals to just come forward and take 5 minutes or less and let us know why you think you would be a good board member and a benefit to this board. So if we could ask Darren, please come forward and give us your summary, we would appreciate it.
Yours should have delayed in putting that in.
I didn't know how I was going to do it objectively, so I thought we'd just do it in the order in which it was received. So,
I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to come speak to you tonight. It is a privilege to stand before you and have this opportunity. I am not sure that Superintendent Marston was aware that every opportunity that I have to speak, I usually pass the collection plate. I had heard that. In speaking on behalf of myself, I'm not very good at that. I do just have the background that I have. Beaverton graduate, second generation of 3 generations I've had. My 3 kids go to Beaverton schools, 2 of which have graduated, and the third is well. And my mom graduated from Beaverton School. I have 40 plus years in this community. And I also want to let you know that on behalf of my background, I work construction, and I worked in construction for 25 years as a carpenter, and I worked with general trades. I was a general foreman for 3 Rivers, and worked at large-scale commercial projects. And I also have been a pastor for 14 years over at Legal Assembly and Orange Shores, to represent with the kids that we work with that go to these schools. That's part of the reason that I take interest in that behalf as well. I now currently work for Dow Chemical as a construction manager, and I worked for them, Dow Chemical directly for almost 2 years, and with that role, I worked as a construction manager for almost 7 years. I have had an opportunity now that I can talk on behalf of the things that I've done with the schools. That I've actively enrolled with the forensics team for a number of years at the judgment care team, and I help to assist Becky in their coaching. And I've also found the opportunity one day when I was sitting in the stand watching my son play football. They asked for an announcer to announce football, and I'm not as creative as Rusty is, but I was given a chance because someone said, "Would you like to announce football for Beavers?" Anyone in the stands? And they were going to ask someone else, and when I saw the need, I said, "No, that's not what was going to happen in our school district. It will be a Beavers in person at that opportunity." The same thing as the word opportunity came forward, and I said, "I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to be more qualified than those who have served in the past, but they started somewhere as well, and I'm going to do my best to fill the need if given the opportunity."
Perfect, thank you. Next, the letter of receipt was Mr. Denny King. Denny, if you'd like to come ahead and give us your 5 minutes, appreciate that.
I had the honor of myself teaching at least 2 or 3 years with class. So my background goes. Anyway, when I saw the board opening come up, I had sat on the board. I've sat on the board, and I know how hard a job it is at times. But one thing I said back there today, and I've been probably attending board meetings off and on for the past 25, 30 years. And I stepped back there today and I go, man, it's refreshing to hear Mr. Pakawaska get up and talk about good things going on in school at a board meeting. I mean, that was not a typical thing up until just shortly. It was nice to hear the financial report in a different form. I thought that it was a cookie cutter form that has been here for 20-some years. It's just nice to see some change. But anyway, I know the schools are going through a lot of financial problems right now. This district has lost a lot of programs that I feel is very beneficial to this community and the students. And I just thought, maybe it's time to get back on the board and maybe work for some of these programs that are so vital. I know the governor don't think they are, but I know Mr. Johnson, the Gladwin there, or wherever Joe Johnson's from, I know he's really pushing for the vocationals. And the last time I heard was most of the senator representatives are really leaning that way, that maybe we should look into some more vocational programs. Not everybody's going to college. Okay, I'd love to be on a board that is working on that type of program. Also, in the future, I get around the community quite a lot. I know quite a few people. I'm on the fire department, the ambulance, so on and so forth. But I know in the last couple months, the attitude in this community is really positive. And it's because everybody writes you up. I don't know you, but I just say, I've heard employees here, I've heard taxpayers out there say, man, that guy is really doing a nice job. Okay? Because we've had some change. Okay? And I think you, as a board, are doing a heck of a good job. And I would feel very honored to be able to join you. Okay? But if I'm not elected, that's okay too, because Darren, where do you go, Pastor? Yes. Okay. So I'm glad that you know what I'm doing. So, thank you.
Thanks, Danny. Mr. Koser.
Hi, I'm Kurt Koster. I thought I had to come before you today, and I'm very sorry to see Lori step out, because she was an asset to you guys. From her energy, and her knowledge, and her passion, it would be hard to match. I don't have any ties in the community. I came here about 20 years ago. That makes me still vague in this community. Maybe sometimes fresh air is good from the outside, I don't know. My experience is I had a startup business, it's been going for 10 years. Maybe I can help with the budget, maybe I can't. But everything I'm going to do, I'm going to approach it with prayer first. For me, that's most important. Seek wise counsel. And that may include you guys all the time, and it may include somebody outside of you. Because sometimes, once again, fresh eyes is good, fresh information is good. And hopefully, with that, I will be an asset to you guys, a really big asset to you guys. That's all I got.
And as I stated previously, our fourth applicant is no longer with us, I guess. That's not the right way to put it, but not in the running at this time. So the three individuals, we've heard from those folks. Yeah, that's not the way to put it. She's not here in this room with us. She's still with us, so don't take that the wrong way. But do want to thank Melissa as well. It takes a lot to stand out there as an individual to raise your hand up and put your hat in the ring, right? That's how I got here the first time. So it is beneficial to have folks willing to stand up and be a part of that. So to each one of the four folks that put their name out, we do appreciate that sincerely as a board. So with that, the next process would be really to make our appointment. I guess maybe just would like to have a little bit of conversation. Would listen to the thoughts of the board relative to moving forward. Remembering that 8 o'clock comes pretty quickly.
Yes.
Right?
That's right. I would like to, do we do it by motion?
Yeah, we would make a motion to appoint, and then we would swear in that individual.
Well, I would like to make a motion that we we appoint Darren Burns, because, first of all, I know that he works a lot out in Albright Shores area, and he hasn't been real strong out there. And so I would like to move that we appoint Darren Burns.
We have a motion and support to appoint Darren Burns to the board vacancy. Further discussion?
One of the things that I would like to add is, I personally appreciate all three people applying. There was a point in time where I didn't think we'd have any, and I have no idea where we would go from here. For me, specifically, one of the things that I appreciate out of the three candidates is one that does still have children in the district. I think that's one of the things that's important, and that's one of the things that served me well as an individual with this board.
And I've been impressed with the work that you've been doing out in Albright Shores with the church. I kind of think it's a little bit of amazing where all those kids are all around the community doing projects in town and stuff like that too. So I'd like to get a chance to spread it out.
Yeah. Geographically, that's a good thing. Further discussion? Again, I would like to personally say thank you to each one of the individuals for, putting that desire out there. So, thank you very much for that.
I'll clarify what this part is.
Yep, thanks for that, Rusty. So, what this would be serving out the seat on the board until the next regular election. So there is a regular election that will come due in November. So at that time, the duration of the vacancy would be an elected position. So the appointee would be eligible, of course, to run for that position. And I believe at that time we will also have one other vacancy that will come up. So you'll actually see 2 Beaverton board seats in November. But thanks, Rusty. It's not a 4-year.
Right, one of them will be a full 4-year term, the other one will be a 3-year term.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Thanks for clarification on that. Yep. Okay. Okay, so we have motion and support to accept Darren Burns as the board member to fill the vacancy. All those in favor say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, the same. Motion carries 5-0. Welcome, Darren. So at this time, item B is to administer the oath of office to the new board member. So, Darren, if you don't mind, I'd like to have you come up. Superintendent Marston will swear you in, and then we'll give you a seat next to Mrs. Grove.
I'll try to read this with some clarity. Didn't do so well the last time. You'll raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me. I, Darren Burns, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of this state, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of member of the Board of Education of Beaverton Rural Schools, Gladwin and Clare Counties, Michigan, according to the best of my ability. Okay, thank you.
Quick handshake, right? Thanks, Darren. She doesn't get too elbowy too often. I've told her to whack me if I need it, so.
Mr. Burns, we're going to ask you to sign the oath. Please, one vote this evening. We want to make sure that.
And just so everybody is aware, Darren, we will have an